Our next speaker is a wonderful young lady. She's an aspiring thrower for the Canadian Paralympic team, and I'm sure that you're going to be seeing her in Rio in 2016. Without further ado, Renee Foessel.
Well, I already feel inspired from hearing the last one from Danica. That was amazing. Me as well, I have my speech here, but I feel as if I won't be looking at it as much. My name is Renees Story, and I am currently 19 years old. As you might see, it's not really apparent what my disability is as of now, but I do have cerebral palsy, right hemiplegia. That just means the right side of my body is weaker from the left side due to a lack of oxygen when my mom was giving birth to me. Growing up, I had to realize who I was, and it was hard with my sisters because they both are active and within their sports, and I wanted to become my own person in the sports. Little tasks growing up, such as doing my button up with both hands or using my fork and knife at dinner tables, was just a source of therapy for me. And as well, I did speech therapy, and I wouldn't be surprised if I was mumbling or slurring now with the speech. But I also had a arm brace and a foot brace that I used to help stabilize my muscles within the right hand and right foot. When on my journey to find a sport or activity that would inspire me or push me to my limits, it was hard, because I would be in swimming lessons with my sister or soccer lessons with my younger sister, and we always came in a dual pair since she's only 10 months younger than me. I remember distinctly one morning with my parents. They were enthusiastic and excited to bring me down to the breakfast table, and I wasn't sure exactly why. But I soon realized when they pulled a newspaper clipping up to my face, and it was for an advertisement for a club that specialized just in sports for the physically disabled. And this club, Cruiser Sports for the Physically Disabled, was able to open my eyes up with who I have become now. They have sports such as sledge hockey, wheelchair basketball, bocce, multi-sport, and track and field. And as Brett mentioned, now I'm very involved within the track and field, more in shot put, discus, and javelin. But I started off with sledge hockey, and that's when everything started for me, because I was a very, very shy young girl, and I wasn't very good at just socializing with anybody around my age and opening myself up. But when I walked into the arena and saw everybody that really kind of knew what it was like, that's when it all began. I started sledge hockey and realized how amazing a team sport could be and how awesome everybody and inspiring everybody is with all of our different sorts of disabilities, and no one really cared. We were all just there to have fun and to compete, and I enjoyed the competitive nature. So I did sledge hockey at the age of 6 all the way till I was 10, and I really just enjoyed it. I started wheelchair basketball at the age of 10, and that's when I really started figuring out that team sports were something else that I really liked. But at that age, I also started track and field, and I really became an individual with shot put, discus, and javelin. I loved javelin when I first started because javelin was like throwing a spear. You know, you're a kid, you just love the idea of that. And I started competing at the age of 10 until I was 14 is when I started to get involved within Athletics Canada, and they started carding me for sports because of the hard work I'd put into it and because of the people that pushed me within Cruiser Sports. I started competing, and that's when I started to travel a bit and go around and go to places such as even Arizona within America. And eventually, at the age of 14, I was the youngest athlete to go to World Championships to New Zealand. And it was just amazing. Sorry, I'm a little bit nervous. At New Zealand, that's when my eyes were opened up as well, because I realized that this is something I really want to enjoy myself in. And I started realizing that as an individual, I have a lot that I can become better as. Competing there was huge to me, and competing elsewhere is huge. With cruiser sports, I've been able to learn that everything in life you need support, and everywhere you come from, there's also always that one person you need, and that one person for me was the organization, and I'm the person I am now because of it. And I'm now in my first year of college and in law, and I think because of this organization that I was able to realize that I wanted to help others the way they helped me. It's really amazing what they have done, and it's hard to express everything that they have done for me because I'm really inspired by them myself and meeting everybody there. And I hope one day, even just doing this, although as nervous as I am, that I hope to inspire others the way they inspired me. Thank you.